it's Lee from ColouringQueen.net, and I want to show you a colouring book that's just been released. It's a Disney colouring book, and it's by one of my favourite Japanese colouring book artists, which is Inko. And you may remember her from Happy Birthday and Romantic Journey, which I've reviewed previously. So we can see that it's packed full of lovely illustrations, and on the back it's got this little thumbnails here, and you'll see that this is in colour, and then we've got a colouring book. So we've got half colouring techniques, half colouring book, which is really lovely. And Inko has a very distinctive and beautiful style of artwork, and she's really the perfect artist to reproduce the Disney works for them. So the cover on it is glossy, and it's been partially coloured in, and we've got a glossy card cover which is reflecting in the 40-degree heat today in Sydney. Now you could colour that in with alcohol markers, isn't it just adorable? And inside we've got this lovely colour printing, and I just love the colour, it's just so Disney. And then each page we've got these lovely colouring techniques. Now, of course, I wish I could read it, but fortunately we can follow along with the pictures and hopefully be able to reproduce, or at least have these pictures be useful to us. So now we've got colouring techniques for Mickey, and you can see how it starts off light and then we're building up the layers until we get this lovely dreamy effect at the end. I just wish I could read it. Now imagine that means tips or something like that. Now, Romantic Journey, that Inko also published, has just been released, or is about to be released in a few days' time, or a week or so, under the title of True Love as an English edition. So I am hopeful that publishers will pick up other books by Inko and release them as English editions, especially this one that has so much Japanese text in it that's a little bit... it would be so much easier if we could actually read it. Now this, of course, is Alice in Wonderland, I think. And the paper is super thick in this coloured section here. It's a very thick card type paper. Now this is the end of the colouring tips, and then we've got virtually like a whole new book within a book with a glossy page there, and this is the start of the actual colouring book. So we've got that glossy cover, then the line art on the title page, our visual index, and then the beautiful Disney illustrations. Now I actually collect Disney stuff, so I wish I had it with me. It's just that we're renovating, so I've packed it away, but I love anything Disney. And Betty Boop, which is not Disney, but I love her anyway. When I was looking through this before, there was a picture in here. I hope I'll see it when I'm flipping through for you guys. And I used to have a pair of sheets with that pattern on it when I was a kid. So it's a bit of nostalgia. We've got Dumbo and Tinkerbell. And the line art is just lovely and crisp and black. There's so much detail in here. We've got Lady and the Tramp and Pinocchio. Rapunzel. Snow White. and the lovely little seven dwarfs. And of course our lovely Alice. Now this, I used to have this Bambi one as a set of sheets when I was a kid, so that really reminded me of being a little girl and just loving Disneyland. Now at the back, as with all our Japanese books, we tend to expect a treat, and of course we have a lovely treat with this one. We've got these lovely little posters. Now the paper over here is a medium quality in the colouring book, but the posters, again, they've changed the paper, so they've gone to a lot of trouble compiling this book. And this is a card, and on this card stock we've got the lovely little one-page posters. They're just gorgeous. They remind me of the old comic book covers. And then we've got a glossy visual index there, and that's on a gloss. Couple of bits of spare paper, and then the back of the card cover, which is also glossy with Tinkerbell on it there, and then our dust jacket, which I'll just put it back together. So there's our book. Now it's a little bit smaller than what you might expect, so we'll go up across my usual measuring yardstick, which is one of Joanna's books, because most people are familiar with the sizing of Joanna's books, and you can see that it's just a bit smaller, beautifully made, treats inside, coloured images, and of course the magic of Disney. The links to buy it are below this video. Please like the video if you liked it, and until next time, happy colouring.